As long as you have had youth, then you definitely understand this video. His skill only 10 minutes. He is not short, but it covers the efforts of 2 teams, 4 children and several generations, from an unknown to a national presence. Football memory in 15 days. Be with each of them just to witness the moment when the boy realizes his dream of dominating the country. Welcome to Football Memory, an Adidas original documentary of the National Youth Campus Football League High School Finals. No one of us can be left behind. Dalian open black lens bracket. Known as China Football City 8th Middle School, regarded as a strong school football team in Dalian, but now is different in the professional arena. Dalian people disbanded. Only Dalian Inbo is left to carry the dream of watching Football City attack the top stage on campus, defeat Japan and South Korea. Dalian number 8 Middle School won the 3rd place in Asia. Also in the national competition, it went from strong to quiet. Fortunately, Dalian is a football city endowed no. 8 Middle School with a special kind of wealth, that allows them to dare to persevere. That is the inheritance of football culture since the team was founded in the 1950s. Generation after generation of Dalian number 8 Middle School students, we are committed to letting children walk into the green field, from insisting on opening the school football league to set up a special locker room on campus, provide professional venue training, adhere to promoting only outstanding local football talents in Dalian, a unique football atmosphere. Let the children of no. 8 Middle School plant their dreams in childhood wearing the jersey of number 8 Middle School. It means a lot to them, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of the wealth that the football city of Dalian has brought to no. 8 Middle School. Team head coach it's Niu Jinglong, a former professional player who played for Shenyang Jinde, but he holds the AFCA level coaching certificate. Served as captain of the national 5A side team. What he is most proud of has always been, I was once a senior of these children. And on the training ground, Dalian number 8 Middle School sparring partner, it was Gao Shu, a senior who had been selected for the Adidas World Team. Tsinghua senior, who likes Argentina and Messi. The team has always adhered to an iron rule since its development. Even if you are already a senior in high school, I also want to accompany my former teammates to play the last game. You can say this is the Athletic Bilbao of Chinese campus football, but I prefer to call it the unique Dalian number 8 Middle School in China, because under the worrying circumstances of the Chinese football environment, it is great to see a school like this where people continued to develop football just like a traveler walking in the desert. I saw a shallow oasis. Summer 2024 with the restart of the National High School Football League. Dalian number 8 Middle School's persistence over the years in exchange for the moment when happiness knocks on the door. Early August 2024, Dalian number 8 Middle School defeated Changsha Lushan International, enter the national finals. But this is the joy that others can see on the news outside the coverage. There is also a story about inheritance, a story about youth transformation during the group stage. Jie Yan's played as a midfielder, being deployed as a central defender to try more possibilities, but in an unfamiliar location. Let Xiaoyu win at the last moment of the game, unexpectedly gave the opponent a penalty kick. Lost, confused, all kinds of emotions in a short time, it flooded into Yu Shua's brain until a man wearing a captain's armband walked straight up to him. His name is Lu Yingtuo, a senior high school graduate, grew up with Yu Yan since childhood, from primary school to junior high school. And high school, every game, every competition, every critical academic decision. Lu Yingtuo, who is slightly older, they will guide Yu Shows like an elder brother. So when Yu Shows was confused again, Lu Yingtuo's guidance let him unload his burden, understand the coaching staff's intentions. The coaching staff hopes to see the relatively thin Yu Shows develop the ability to maintain confrontation in high-intensity games on the defensive line as a midfielder. Lu Yingtuo knows what the coaching staff is eager to see. Yu Shows as a person who desires transformation and growth. In the next story, just as everyone expected, in the semifinal against Changsha Lushan, Yu Yan's lob shot sealed the victory for number 8 Middle School in just half a month. Following the old captain Yu Shows, who regarded Tony Cruz as his idol on the Chinese campus football league stage, he is already the midfield magician of Dalian number 8 Middle School. August 28, 2024, with honor and heritage. Dalian number 8 Middle School's belief that no one will be left behind. The whole team set out on a journey to Beijing to achieve the goal of dominating the country, but it is 1,488 kilometers away from China's football city Dalian. In a city known as a football desert, 2 coaches, a group of teenagers and their special friends and family behind them, making a final fight with fate. If you are looking for a school in China, a super dark horse like Shangbei in Slam Dunk, there may be no better school than Nanchang number 2 Middle School. Since Coach Sun Bin founded the team in 2015, what Nanchang number 2 Middle School is doing is like planting a sea of flowers in the desert. You might think this is an exaggeration, But the Yangshi Daily once reported the situation of football in the province during the 2021 winter training period. Yangshi has invested a total of 270 coaches. Among them, only 2 people have a level above B. Among the 4,459 players in winter training, there are no more than 200 U16 U19 players. In such a difficult situation, Nanchang No. 2 Middle School in the 2024 National High School Youth Campus Football League first defeated the Sichuan Gongga Cup champion, Mianyang Nanshan Middle School Bilingual School, Beijing's traditional football powerhouse. The high school affiliated to Tsinghua University. Another easy win over Hebei's 8-time champion Shijiazhuang No. 2 Middle School get a ticket to the national finals. They don't have a professional training ground. A small parking lot is a place for physical training. They don't have a professional coaching staff. Li Yaowu, the first player of the Nanchang No. 2 Middle School team. As soon as I graduated, I returned to Sun Bin's side. He became one of his few right-hand men. Even the night before the national finals, these kids who are just in their first year of high school can't stop. We just finished the provincial competition. At 9 p.m., we had to change to buses, cars and planes. Rushing to Beijing for the first time. This is also the only time to train on the field. Football memories accompany the children throughout this period, a long march of 1,500 kilometers. During the journey we kept asking ourselves what is make them so persistent. It was the first time I met Coach Li Yaowu. He asked as shyly, is it true that only champions will have video footage? This group grew up together. The children who represent the only remaining football flame in Yangshi tell us solemnly, if there is no school, there will be no coaches. They don't even know where to find a school. It can continue to support their dreams of studying and playing football at the same time. Their brothers and sisters, parents, grandparents selflessly stand behind meticulous care time and time again with doubt. Football memories in Nanchang No. 2 Middle Schools. Forward Zigua, Deng Tianao, chatted a lot with their top star, Xu Zhu. They say both, but it's not enough, because everyone standing behind them cannot be left behind. Fight for teammates, fight for family, fight for Yangshi. It is these seemingly simple reasons. This is how Nanchang No. 2 Middle School became the dark horse that emerged in the national competition. When I saw them resolutely rushing to the final stage, that moment football memory believe if we can't lose any of us. It is a belief that is invisible and difficult to explain. The tenacious and strong Nanchang No. 2 Middle School will be the best carrier for this sentence, but it is also a strong team that has gone through many ups and downs to reach the finals. Dalian No. 8 Middle School also has reasons not to lose the mission to defend the honor of the football city, driving them forward. Years of tacit understanding led Lu Yingtuo and Yu Shou's become more skilled in the connection in the midfield. The threatening ball sent to the forward teammate is even more unstoppable. End of first half. The 2-0 lead seemed to have revealed the final outcome of the game. But in the locker room, the players of Dalian No. 8 Middle School looked serious. Xiao gritted his teeth. Now they are tired, too. Now is the time to test your willpower. Come on, come on, come on. And at the other end of the court is the biggest dark horse of this tournament. The players of Nanchang No. 2 Middle School are in the locker room. Listen quietly to the coaching staff's final instructions. Let go. Come on Nanchang, Nanchang, come on, come on. The second half begins. Captain Elephant is still using his roar to wake up his teammates. Keep fighting once, twice. Although these children from the football desert trying every possible means to get close to the restricted area of Dalian No. 8 Middle School, but he was still one step away from scoring a goal. When the final whistle blows, the score remained at 2. Children from Nanchang No. 2 Middle School lost and fell to his knees on the court. Tears flashed in Xu Ju's eyes. Watermelon's eyes are no longer as bright as they once were. Falling at the last moment of the championship, it's a pity for them. But they are by no means alone. The players of Dalian No. 8 Middle School immediately no rush to celebrate victory, but found this group of respectable opponents pull them up, and in the form of hand-in-hand salute they expressed their respect for the players, coaching staff and fans of Nanchang No. 2 Middle School. We are all children fighting on the front line of campus football. No one understands better than them the hardships and difficulties that the opponent has gone through along the way. In every story, not everyone will be the protagonist. There will only be one champion in the arena, but in the story of Youth 19, just because there are successes, there are regrets. Only then can it be considered perfect. The final whistle is the whistle that ends the game, but it is never the end of the story of Youth. September 1, 2024, when the annual National School Opening Day comes, the football boys also welcomed their first lesson of the new semester. Children from Dalian No. 8 Middle School embarked on a journey to see off Captain Lu Yingtuo. When waving goodbye to the old captain, they know that they have the responsibility to revitalize the football city. After this moment, it will be handed over to them by Senior Lu Yingtuo. But no matter where you are, Lu Yingtuo's heart will always follow Dalian No. 8 Middle School Lu Yingtuo's heart will always just like what they shouted at sunset that day, none of us can be missing, waving goodbye. What Lu Yingtuo didn't tell you shows was facing the camera. He once said, "I have always recognized Yu Shua's ability, maybe after I leave, he will become the next good captain of Dalian number 8 Middle School, 10 the children of Nanchang number 2 Middle School, accompanied by my younger brothers and sister celebrating the 17th birthday of the team member in a small room. Coach Sun, who built the Nanchang number 2 Middle School football team, giving the players their final speech of the summer. I'll use what I said to the senior players last year. I'll use what I said to the senior players last year. If I could win the championship so easily first, I think God is unfair. I think it is not good for your future growth. Even if it's only one step away, even if it's a regret, this experience is valuable. This regret may be a regret for the future. This regret may be a regret for the future. An exploration of potential. Okay, they have just entered the second year of high school. Then said this year's finals is more like a training. Let the fire of football in Yangshi ignite the beginning of a brighter fire. After the final, they will go back to school, go to the most important class for high school students in Ziba, continue to explore the upward path. Academics and football for them, no one can be missing, none of us can be missing, none of us can be missing.